I think we are on stream. I don't know. That you can check. Someone can check. We're still not on a stream. But yeah,
Really?
we're finally here. Okay, we're now on a stream. Thanks. Hello everyone. My name is Benja, and we are here with Goofy, a really good friend here from Chile, and with Prop, a new member here.
Hey. So, well, we're going to, with Shantae Half Genie Hero Jammies mode, the last DLC of this game. It's pretty fun to speedrunning. It's way easier than the original game, but, well, when you are totally ready, Benja,
Yeah,
we'll start the run.
a few things before the run. Just a little bit. You need to know. Jammies have a little mechanics from beach mode, so I can do a little good jump here and also have a really sub weapon, a really good sub weapon, maybe the best of the game. So maybe you're gonna watch kinda really high jumps and sometimes a lot of floating. So I'm ready. So it's time. Three,
Okay.
2, 1, go. Oh no.
Ready to go.
No. Again.
Wait, what
I
happened?
forgot the 2 minutes. So right now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
So basically, we start with Burning Town, and it's the first stage. This DLC is totally linear, and we're going to use two abilities very specific of Shantae in this mode. That is the cloud, and and throwing ships and fluffy balls, call it ships or wooloos. Shoutouts to El Salero,
Yeah.
a good friend of us. But basically, the all movement of this game is basically using a cloud for jumping, and um, and that's it. And this is there's a kind of tricky jump with the cloud, and you can jump and at the same time you press the button of the cloud and you got a boost to the upside of the screen, and that is way more faster, and we're going to use it a lot in a specific stage. That is the tower of Tassel Town, and we have to avoid that little squids over there. That is a connectable that makes you lose
Oh,
three
thanks, game.
seconds if you grab it
Uh,
at the first time.
yeah. One important thing of this game, we are gonna play on the Switch version. But one strange thing here is in that screen, or in this specific game, when you're saving the game, sometimes gives a lot of lag. I don't know why in this specific version and why on this specific stage, but on the rest of the game, you're always watching the saves and the rest stuff. So only on this specific stage, I'm not gonna make any save, just for not to lost a lot of time only for that button.
I didn't know that problem with the Switch version. Well, I used it to run it in the PC version. So, well, we have the first boss, this Tinkerbat or Poop Tube. Don't like me. It's called like that originally. It's a joke of the game.
Yeah.
So basically, you have to throw that explosive barrels, and when this Tinkerbat is totally down, you have to hit it with the ships and the payload, and that's it. Quickly as that.
Every version of the DLC has the quick kill or this similar quick kill. The only version can do that is the beach mode because It's really annoying and bad version. So if you want to play any of DLC, try it every DLC except beach mode. Really, guys, you really
Oh,
don't want to do.
oh yeah, definitely the worst DLC. Don't play it. Honest. Well, we're now in Mermaid Falls, the second stage, and as the name says, you got mermaids and crabs and all that stuff. Um, there's an important thing that we don't mention, that you need jammies. You need this money, because with this money, Shantae's level up, and obviously with more level, Shantae hits more harder than level 1 or level 2. The max level is level 5.
No, level 4. Level 4.
So level 4, sorry. We need keep the level 4 most the entire run. If you lose some money, that's okay. You have these giant jars that give you always money. So basically, this part is you had to go up and use these kind of rings, and be careful with these crocodiles, called technogrants. And and this part is pretty easy. You just throw 3 ships to take them out. That um, technogrant. Sorry, I forgot the name. And now we have the first auto scroller. This is the first out of 2.
Yep.
Yeah, there's 2.
But this is the best part.
This one,
You don't need to play it.
yeah, you just need jump and use the cloud. Jump and use the cloud. Jump, use the cloud. Is that easy. Also, in May 28, we're going to have the new Shantae and the 7 Sirens. We are in the Shantae 7 Sirens waiting room.
Yeah.
I'm totally hyped for that game. I want it badly. I'm just doing on my calendar a countdown.
I really want to test the game.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. We're not commentating any of this part because it's an auto scroller. Imagine commentating something about an auto scroller. So well, I mean, we're going to have the Shantae and the 7 Sirens. I'm very hyped. And after this auto scroller, we have the Giga Mermaid, who is trapped by the Techno Baron, who wants to turn little girls into food of sea monsters. You need to break these locks, and Benja have really good RNG there. And the second phase is totally easy. You need to get up and throw some ships, and that.
One important
That's
thing
all.
in this battle, if you have bad RNG on the first phase and lose the level 4, you can't do the quick kill on the second phase, only because you don't have the time to throw the last chip. So it's really important the first phase, get the good RNG and try to not get any hit of her RNG. Maybe she has 3 ways? I don't remember, 3 different RNG.
Yeah, you have this kind of balls, but they're just pretty small. A giant one, and a ray that covers all the screen. So basically, we need the small bubbles. I prefer call it that way, or that big that small bubbles than the big one. The big one, it just took a lot of the screen and it's pretty slow, but hits a lot. So we're now in Tassel Town, and this desert part which in my opinion has the best track of one of the best track in the game. The best track is Tinkerbat Factory. That is the best track. So there's not much to say. It's just Shantae jumping and sleeping in the cloud. She looks so cute when sleeping in the cloud.
Oh, give me,
she's adorable anyway.
This...
After that, we're going to have the most tricky part of the run. That is the Tassel Town tower. We got this giant worm called Wilbur, who is going to follow you all the way up on this tower. So we need to be really fast climbing up this tower, and well, there's one part that is really tricky that you need to do an auto damage boost, and you need to be really lucky.
Okay, it's good.
Really lucky. Nice one. Because that kind of dragon head. I don't know what thing is that throws you fireballs. Sometimes can be really annoying, especially when you need one hit and climb up really fast. So it's really tricky. And you need to be very careful with these guys, these skeletons with scimitars. Those guys do a lot of damage. Oh, that was close. That was close. And now the Sky Bridge, the second, my second favorite track of the game. And yes, again, we need to use the cloud jump, avoid the RPs. That is totally annoying in the normal mode or any mode.
In any mode, for example, on officer, it's really hard sometimes because the space you have between of their archery. What is the name of that enemy? If you know, Goofy.
The RPs?
The RPs sometimes give a lot of troubles, only for the space between you have the last part of the screen and on the loads. And for example, on Ninja it's really easy because you have the Vanish, and on Beach is really annoying because the bubble is really bad. So for Jammies it's really good this stage.
Yeah. Here in the chat is asking why are you flying? Because it's more faster than jumping and avoiding the enemies, and we can do that whatever we want. We can use the cloud, jump, and use the cloud again to fly over the stage, and that's pretty easy. It's like you see it. It's totally easy to manage. It's totally easy to do it. So we got this kind of mix of boss and auto-scroller because it's 4 phases of the same thing.
Really bad.
It throws you four eyeballs, and the second attack is through these giant rocks. And Benja had a really bad RNG because we need that red ball really, really close to Shantae and throw it up to these cannons. That's it.
One person asking on the chat if the cloud and jumping always is a intended mechanic or the designing is trying to do that. I don't think this is intentional. Any good way this is not good for casual players. Like, okay, I can beat the game destroying with only jumping. Yeah, maybe
No,
this is
totally not.
a known test mechanic they can do. And maybe they don't test the time you have between the jumping and the cloud again.
So, well, basically, this is the second time that Wave attacks is fourth time of the same thing. It's the most boring boss of the whole game. In every mode. I mean, normal, risky, hardcore. Yeah, if you need a hardcore mode, there's one. Friends till the end,
Oh,
and that is the DLC with you play with Shantae friends, Bolo, Sky, and Rudy Dubs. I forgot the zombie, the zombie
the
girl.
best character.
Yeah, kinda. So the lore of this DLC mode is the Shantae is want to do a sleepover into her lighthouse because well Shantae is a genie guardian, half genie guardian, sorry, that lives in a lighthouse.
Okay, finally good RNG.
Oh, good RNG there. Yeah, totally.
Only one good RNG and three bad.
Well,
I win
it's
this
okay.
boss
I mean,
give us a lot of trouble. Jim,
oh my poor boy Jim in the chat. Yeah, she's a totally half genie, and Pirate Curse is totally human. We're now in the Sky Bridge. Ah, I forgot this auto scroller.
another
That
one.
is the this is the magic carpet race that the Ammo Baron used sabotage because he want that magic silk of the carpets.
Give me level,
And
please.
you can easily farm monies here.
I really want level
Thank
4 right now.
Some these guys drop you one money. You have got luck enough. They can drop you five, and then guys just need three monies to get the level up. And yeah, Outer Scroller and Valorant G, apparently.
No, the last part, maybe. To get 2.
Because we need to. Okay.
No.
He just need
No.
two more. One more.
Game, please. Okay,
Oh,
thanks. So we need level
there
4
you
right
go.
now, only for Twitch and Vinegar. And this is. You're gonna watch it. This is better to explain it.
Twitch Vinegar, who first appeared is in Pirate Curse. And now here is just I'm a various servant, and it's pretty easy to fight. You don't need to throw just ships,
It's just
nothing
matching.
else. Throw some woolers. Basically, you have to mash the ship throw button, and that's it. Okay, this part is really tricky. This part is the ships of Baron, and these ships got some lasers that is an insta kill, and it throws you to the very beginning of the screen, or worst, the very beginning of the level. If you don't, if you don't enter in a room. Yeah, ship is so OP in this game. And the pillow, well, it has a really good explanation why it hits so much, because it's Ruditops in there. Yeah, it's Ruditops on the pillow. Well, that was tricky.
No, that part is
That was kind of
it's
dangerous.
really tricky. You can do the skip, but no, I don't want to try it. All it
Yeah,
says maybe 2 seconds, so no, I don't want to.
um, not worth it. And you can obviously do a damage boost to avoid the laser, but it's not very convenient because we're going to need the monies, and when you got hit, you lose money, so it's not convenient. This part is the last stage of Ammo Baron army.
Yeah, this is the last segment. Right now I'm gonna do the dance boost. This is important, but right now I need a good RNG to get again level 4. Because the Ammo Baron battle is kinda tricky if you have level 3 lasers.
Yeah, and it's totally hard because he spawns a lot of Ammo Baron grants that uh, surround him, and you need to defeat them and get the good RNG for him for dropping magic. So that's hard.
No, that was really stupid.
Oh, that
No.
grenade there.
Just back up right now.
Okay,
That was really
now
stupid. This is not necessary.
and now we have to battle Ammo Baron, who is with this new suit with magic silk, and all his army is with this magic silk. And you need to get up and throw some ships, and you have to be really careful with this immigrant. Unfortunately, they die with one hit, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, one skip.
I'm having some problem here, but
No, they need magic. Thanks, game.
uh, see that this is the problem.
Really good
If
battle.
the game don't want to drop you some magic, oh,
The last
that was close.
Yeah.
Uh, with the last pixel of the magic, literally, that is the biggest problem with the RNG in this fight, and you need to get some magic drop. That hard green jar fills up with magic, fills you up with magic. Sorry. Now, another another good track of this game is Navarre Castle. Navarre Castle is pretty weird because it's very different in any way of game. But basically, this is a labyrinth with waifus spiders, like there, and this skeleton with scimitars. You have to be very careful with the spiders because they do 8 of damage, and that is pretty dangerous. So you need to do a damage boost with these bats who do 2 of damage, not with 2, and that's it. We need an Ayaja emote on the Shantae community. And well, the second part has these eyeball platforms, and that they go to to the side that I'm looking for. If we looking into the left, it going to the left. Well, we have the clouds, so we don't need to use them. This part is very tricky because these spines that that was really close. This part is very tricky because they has these
It went
spines
outside.
that well, totally an insta kill, and it throw you at the back at the very beginning of the screen, and you're gonna lose a lot of time if you get hit by these spikes. And well, it's like that. It's using the cloud again.
Please move.
And for some reason, oh no, the spider there. Oh god. Well, not big deal there. And Squid Baron, this is a two-phase boss because you have Squid Baron that is pretty easy with the ships, and now Hypno Baron are with Squid Baron team up, and the most optimal thing is taking out the Squid Baron first. After that, Hypno Baron, because Hypno Baron can. If you took first Hypno Baron, Squid Baron start to jump all over the screen and gonna be really hard to hit him. But well, the Woolus is so OP that he take him out really fast. And now we are in the last section of the game. What is the Tinkerbat Factory? In my opinion, the best track of the game.
Yeah, totally. This is the best track.
Also,
this is the most challenging stage on this any category, I think. Because they use a lot of different things you never watched, like this enemy, the Tinkerbats or flying Tinkerbats. They're really annoying, and also you don't have a lot of spawns to get the money, so it's really hard if you lose one level.
Yeah, you need to be very careful, especially with these Tinkerbats that are in this kind of helicopter, because they do 4 of damage at total heart of that. So you need to be really careful. And as Ben has said, it's really challenging this part because you have the spikes, the lava, this Tinkerbat flying.
No, I don't want to
they do a lot of damage.
No, I don't want to
oh god. Oh god.
No, I'm good, I'm good.
Okay, if you have
Oh, really?
help.
Nah, don't worry.
Oh,
I have a lot of time.
Okay. Okay, but that's not big deal. That can happen. Okay, took a gain over there, but that's where we're saying, and this is really, really, really challenging by that. And these guys on the helicopter are really annoying. And well, for some reason in this part, Shantae wants to invite Risky Boots, her arch nemesis, into the sleepover. And for some reason, she lends her fortress for the sleepover. I know
It's really weird. This
pretty
story.
funny. Well, Shantae humor, basically. Shantae humor.
No, I don't want to try it.
You won't get it.
Okay, thanks.
And you need to be really
No,
careful.
right now I have a lot of
here.
HP, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Really want to know
So, well,
if... No, only for one.
okay, Byron with the jars. And the second part of this factory is more harder than the first one because it has these spikes, platforms that move, and you need to be really precise with the cycle. I don't know if this part has a global cycle.
No.
I don't know.
No. For this category, no. But for others like Officer, yeah, they have a global cycle.
A global cycle.
Because
that's classic
because, that category use other objectives. Okay, that lava is doesn't matter because you have the last checkpoint.
Yeah, and well, that adding global cycles on their games is a really classic move of way forward. Shoutouts to the mighty Switch Force community who has to deal a lot with global cycles. Well, as I say, this is one of the hardest part of the run, especially with the Tinkerbats.
Oops.
And now Benja is going to fight Risky Boots. And on level 3, that's really hard. You're going to draw the ships, and I think Risky had 100 of HP. Yeah, she has 100 of HP. That is pretty hard, and there you go. I don't know. I don't remember if you have to do the last auto scroller. Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have
but,
to.
But this is Cloud Auto Scroller, so I don't want to die anymore, so I'm not gonna even try it.
When the timer stops when the screen is totally white. And well, there is
Oops.
There's nothing more to say about this part because we're going to abuse the cloud jump, and doing nothing. It's just doing this all over and over again until the lava wave just blow up the entire Risky Boots fortress. And it's nearly in the end right now.
Maybe in the middle.
Yeah. This ring that says that you are ending the game. That ring is the visor that tells you, okay, you ended. you don't need to do anything. Time.
The 32-23 is not a bad time.
Totally good. Better than mine.
It
is funny because I'm the last. It is funny because I'm the last one of the leaderboard, but that's okay.
And of course, this is only matching because I don't know why the game don't have in this part like skip the cutscene. Always give you the obligation to read it. But I only want the game time.
Well, and the ending is everybody that Shantae invaded is out in the lighthouse, but Risky stepped by. She has the beginning was like, I don't want to be with you in a sleepover, but at the end is just step by, look Shantae, got away, and everyone is following her because he's landed his place, her place.
Okay, 28,
uh,
28, 29.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good time.
Of course, the bonus image. If you beat the game really fast, you have one image, and the other is with the pajama.
That is Shantae on pajama is pretty good.
Maybe I'm gonna show you other category, other stuff. If you really are good on matching and you want to really play this game, want to try officer. The last boss is really easy without matching because we have 8 minutes of underestimate, so why not?
Well, the officer mode, sorry, it's a kind of crossover. It's Mighty Switch Force, but with Shantae characters. The space hooligans are Sky, Twitch and Vinegar, Risky, and Ruddy Dust. For some reason, you find Risky Boots, the mastermind of the hooligans. And it's pretty easy because you have this shot and you have to spam it.
Yeah.
It had been really close to Risky, and that's it.
The important thing
It's pretty easy to.
for different categories, for example, on Ninja, if you are level 4 and 3, it's fine. You don't have any problem. Same as Jammies. But for example, if you are level 3 here, is maybe 15 seconds slower than this quick kill. Only because on the level 4 you have 3 bullets. And that bullet deal 3 damage. So it's really important to do 9 damage for one hit to do only 3. Maybe that's it. I don't have any glitzer in this game because I don't know anything about any percent. I only run a customer. So expect everyone enjoy this game, and also it's not that it for me. On Saturday I'm gonna show you the Assault Circle Combo 1 the speedrun mode. In this game I have more tricky stuff and a really good moment to show it. So stay tuned on the marathon. The next game are gonna be Kirby Superstar Ultra for Chesta. So this is a really good runner and also a really good game. I really enjoy that. I'm still keep watching the stream right now.
So, well, thanks to the
Of course, shout out.
ESA for having this round. Thanks to Benja to allowing me to commentate this round.
Thanks for
We
commenting
are,
this one. My English is not so
yeah,
good. Everyone noticed on the beginning. So with
Nick,
Goofy, I'm really I'm really more focus on the game and not try to I need to translate Spanish to English and then keep playing. And also
it is okay because English isn't our native language.
yeah,
It
for
is
example,
Spanish.
this is one of the best way. Si yo tuviera que comentar este juego ahora en español, no tendría ningún problema de decirlo al mismo modo de estar jugando. But in the same time, if I need to try to do that in English, no. So cheers to the Shantae community. Always a really kind place. Really good runners. So you're awesome guys. And also cheers to the Lysium, a really good friend from us on Chile.
From us.
And SRA always give us a lot of cheers on support of everything. So that's it for us. Keep enjoying the marathon. so I need to know if I'm gonna leave.